Hello, everyone. I am currently in a beautiful cat sit, and I had agreed to this cat sit a few months ago, and so very grateful for that. But here's what's fascinating and interesting about living in surrender is for the past year, the way things have come through, and this is what's interesting, the way things have come through is usually I'm on Facebook. There's a lot of Facebook groups that I'm a part of that are pet sitting, cat sitting, or whatever. And then there's also like subletting groups that I'm in. So the way things have come through in the past is like I'll just casually go on Facebook and then boom, there'll be some opportunity. This is how it happened last January, where I was in a cat sit in London, and I was like, I have no idea how I'm going to get back to Paris, but that one was ending on June 2nd. No, January 2nd. I just happened to open up Facebook. There was somebody looking for a cat sit. Why do I want to say June? January 2nd, for 2 weeks. And I was like, oh my God, it's perfect. So I email her, we get on a FaceTime, and it all works out. That one cat sit that was supposed to only be 2 weeks ended up lasting for 9 months because and this is what's so beautiful about the universe is the universe works through people to kind of give us our best and our highest needs through other people. So anyways, her father had passed away. She's from Croatia, so she was going to his home to take care of his pets, and at the same time she needed somebody in Paris to take care of her cat. So then of course I had all of this unlimited time, right? Because I don't have a permanent home. So we were able to work together where if she would come back, then I would find something else. Usually it was some other pet sit, or I did a work away. I did a couple workaways where I was able to work on a farm, which I had always wanted to do. And then she would go back, and then I would come back to Paris. So anyways, all of that to say, it was like super amazing and easy because it was like boom, one shot, and it lasted so long. Now when I went to when it ended, I really understood like the universe, it's not just about me and fulfilling my highest desire. It's about because I thought about this, how can I create a beautiful ending to this gorgeous and wonderful cat sit where both of us get what we really ultimately need, like for the best and the highest good for both of us. So I kept not trying necessarily, but just imagining a scenario where she also is fulfilled, because I knew this couldn't last for that much longer. Like there had to be some sort of decision made. So, anyways, long story short, she ended up saying because I had said I'm going back to LA and then to New York for a month. So this is probably going to end. And so she was aware of that and she's like, okay. So she made the decision that she was going to take her cat with her back to Croatia and just stay there for like 6 months and just really grieve because her father had passed away. And I was like, that's beautiful. So it was just like, it felt so authentic and beautiful for both of us because I was ready for that situation to also come to an end. Because at that point, I really felt like I feel ready for my home. Like I do. I really feel ready for my home where I could have my own cat and all these things. So, anyways, okay. Coming back to where we are now, I have 3 days. On the 16th, this is when the cat sit ends, and the mind is trying to be like in frantic mode, like you better find something else. And so it's going through all the old ways, all the ways I've done it in the past, which is just going on Facebook and seeing what people are posting and trying to make stuff happen. And here's what's interesting, nothing has come through yet. And so I've learned, because I've been in this long enough, we can't just keep expecting the same result, like using the past, the way things used to come through, using it in this present moment, and then expecting some new outcome. Like, no, that's what this whole journey is about. It's about letting go, letting the universe take the reins, take the wheel, because how are you going to create a new possible solution or a new possibility that you couldn't have had even thought of if you're constantly controlling everything? If I'm going to just sit here and panic and be like, oh my God, I've got to find something by, this day, otherwise, what am I going to do? Then it's like, that you're feeding into that energy. It's all about the energetic state that you're in when you take action. So if I come from anxiety and fear and stress trying to find something, then that's what I'm feeding. And therefore, I'm just going to keep getting more of the same, right? I know what that life looks like. And that's what I've been literally dismissing and letting go of. So it's a lot scarier, of course, to live sort of in this state of surrender where it's less doing, it's more trusting and more understanding. Like, right, I can't use the same methods I used in the past and expect that it's going to come through in the same way. Otherwise, I'm just creating more of the past, and I'm changing so much. Everything is changing. That's the only constant in life. It's all changing. So I know the universe is orchestrating all these components to create some sort of beautiful um, outcome. But at the same time, that beautiful outcome, I have to let go of the expectation to know what that is, right? Because I've learned, oh, we think, yeah, it's going to be this great new scenario. Maybe it's another cat sit, maybe it's a dog sit, whatever it is. And, then I'm going to get caught up in the expectation of it being something when it's like, again, I can't possibly know because this is all about growth. The next new possibility could be something that my ego, my identity doesn't want. It could be something that I'm like, oh God, this is what I get, because there's something in it for me. There's some sort of learning or healing within whatever this opportunity is, even though the mind is going to say, this is a shitty thing. Why would the universe give me this? Because it's for my growth. So my only assignment or invitation is to know it's all here for me. So all I can do is just get out of the way and continue to be really present with everything. Meaning, I've learned that the universe can, or my soul can send me like I can listen to a song and all of a sudden it's like that inspires me. It's like understanding the difference between when you're coming from inspiration and when you're coming from lack and survival and control, right? And when you're coming from inspiration, it's usually that thing just arrives. It's not like you're looking for it. It's either like you're listening to somebody's conversation and something will drop in, or you'll have a knowing about something. But in order to be available to those things, you have to really be present and in a state of just everything is working out exactly as it should be, right? All of this is here for me. And I think where I used to get tripped up, and where it's very easy to get tripped up, is thinking, oh, something even better is going to come through. That better is so subjective because the ego will say, it's going to judge everything. It's going to be like, that's not better. That, I got to stay in a hostel. Like, that's not better. But if it's for my ultimate growth, everything is for my ultimate growth. So therefore, you can't judge whatever that next thing is. You just have to trust it's all here for your ultimate growth. It's all here to push you towards becoming whole, becoming your highest potential, or in my case, becoming my highest potential. But it really is about letting go, complete trust. It's already done, it's already taken care of, and knowing whatever shows up is here for me, regardless of what the ego and the identity will say. Regardless, I know it's here for me. It's because I've been on this path for so long. And so even when I'm hauling my suitcase up and down the stairs and to and from all these places, I just hear myself say, like, yeah, this is my extraordinary life. Like, there isn't any space or anything out in the 3D that I don't fully appreciate as this is here for me. This is here for me. And so with that, I will report back and let you know what's here for me next. All right, take care, everyone.